two. Part two. Okay. I see three of you on. Hello, hello. You're coming on. Make sure you let me know who you are, where you're from. Answer my questions. You may have to run over, click on the website, take a look at all of our, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my light. If you're not familiar with our Liquid Pixie Dust colors, make sure you go check those out so that in the comments, if you happen to be the winner of the paint pots I'm going to send you of the 3 new colors, I'm also going to include a Liquid Pixie Dust color that you have been dying to try. I know they're expensive. I know not everyone can afford them. So I thought, you know what, if I include a little pot, they go a long way, that at least it'll give you a chance to try it. And if you like it, and if, you know, a time, you know, maybe get a gift card or something and you're able to afford to buy a small bottle or a big bottle, whichever, you'll know what the color looks like. You won't, because there's nothing worse than purchasing a color that, you know, you see it online, it looks beautiful on your screen, right? Because it's going to look different in person on everybody's screens are a little different. So anyway, there's nothing worse than purchasing something, you get it in, you're like, this isn't exactly what I thought it was, but of course you keep it because you're going to make do with it. Anyway, hello everybody. We are on part 2 of yesterday's live. So yesterday, let me see if there we go. I can see your comments here. Hey, yes, and let us know where you're from. How's Maryland and Minnesota today? I don't even know what the temperature is outside, but I can tell you this. I think for us, it's a bit chilly. The sun's out, but yesterday after we went out at 5, I'm glad I had my sweater and I was wearing long sleeves. The wind started to kick up and it was a north wind, right? A cold wind. All right, so what I'm going to do is we are going to bring it down here. I want to make sure you can see what I'm working on. All right, there we go, right? Yesterday was a pretty good angle, so I'm going to try to do another good angle. I can see you on my iPad. I want to make sure. Okay. So one of the things I want to, for those of you who maybe did not see us yesterday, one of the new products we have out, and this is what I kind of based my project on, they are called, this is the front. Isn't that beautiful, my little pixie? These are called Magical Mystery Decks. What these are prompt cards. Ooh, 79, nice, Becca. So what I did yesterday, I actually had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, but I also wasn't quite sure. I knew I wanted to use our new colors, but I also wanted to use our prompt cards. What they are, and I'm leaving these 3 out because, you know, just so I can show you what I did yesterday. These are 20 cards. Each card has a different prompt. So I thought when I was developing these with my daughter, Mio, she did all the artwork on this, by the way, putting it all together. It was just kind of a collaborative idea. I thought, you know what, sometimes I'm stuck. Sometimes I am in a creative situation. I want to be creative, but I'm kind of stuck. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that this happens to. So I thought, you know what? It could be really cool to have a deck of cards that I could pull from with these prompts. This also ties in with the idea of the mystery box challenge I do every month. This could be kind of like your own personal mystery challenge. So yesterday I shuffled my cards, you know, I shuffled. I randomly picked 3 cards, and the 3 cards I had picked were, let's see, well, I picked all 3 of these. So choose a medium: chalk paint, acrylic, watercolor, markers, And then I put this little note for you. Give yourself a hug. So I gave myself a big hug, and I'm giving all of you a big hug as well, because I love you all so much for being here. So that's that card. So what I did is I used the chalk paint. I used our new color. It's an orange, a beautiful, beautiful orange called Aperol Spritz. So I was laughing yesterday because I got kind of hooked on the Aperol Spritz when I was in Italy in September. It became our kind of go-to cocktail. It's refreshing. It's not, you know, I would have had to have a lot of them, I think, to get drunk on them. So I wasn't drinking them all day, but, you know, you might have one or two. So that's where that color came from, Aperol Spritz. The next thing was use one of these texture mediums. So there is something called texture medium that I ended up using, Salt Wash. Now, I do have a product called Salt Wash. I may have misspelled it. It might be one word. But you could actually add like Epsom salt or whatever to your paint and create your own salt wash. So, you know, if that's the case, I'm not using somebody's, if they have it trademarked, I'm not infringing on someone's trademark by using their salt wash, okay? There's diamond dust and glass bead gel. Now, a lot of you may not know what glass bead gel is. It's a beautiful product. I did not use that. I ended up using a texture medium by, let's see, just so you can see it. Usually I use spackle paste. This time I used this product. I got it from My Palette to Yours from Karen, my friend and my paint retailer. So you can always buy this, and you can even buy paint from her, and she ships. So the third one was embellishments. Add either a rhinestone, glitter or diamond dust, ribbons, or wood. And the wood meaning maybe like your wood you bend or your appliques, right? Your wood appliques. Oh, and this one I forgot. Okay. And this is tell someone you love them, even yourself. I am going to say it. Josie, I love you. We have to tell each other and ourselves we love ourselves. But I'm going to tell you as well. I try to tell you before I sign off every day, every time, that I love you. And I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I forgot to tell you this one. It says, tell yourself you are important. I am important. You are important. And never, ever forget that. And never let anybody else tell you otherwise. Hello, Lisa Schroeder. Lisa's friend, right? Okay, so hi, Priscilla. All right, so again, these are just prompt cards. Like here's choose a surface, add a 3D effect. There's all sorts of really fun prompts. This is our, maybe I should say kind of a prototype. I may have to go in afterwards and think, you know what, maybe on this texture medium, maybe glass bead gel is too specific. I'm thinking, just because I love it doesn't mean that you have it or love it. So who knows, I may have to go in and tweak these for the next round of cards. But for today, I am going to show you what you're going to be gifted. For the winner is going to be gifted Aperol Spritz. Look at this one, Royal Highness, and Prosecco, which is our champagne color metallics. So these two are the metallics, the liquid pixie dust. This one is the magical chalk paint. Now, I ended up using the magical chalk paint under my decoupage paper because I wasn't thinking clearly. I forgot. I'm like, oh shoot, no one's going to see this. So what I might end up doing with the Aperol Spritz is I might end up painting the edge here with it, but maybe even going over it, I'm thinking, with the Prosecco. I think that could be really a pretty combination, maybe even mixing the two. I haven't decided yet. So someone's going to get that. Plus, you want to make sure you tell me what your favorite, or not your favorite, sorry. If we have a metallic color you've been wanting to try, if I pick you, I'm going to include a pot of that color as well. I want you to try something, all right? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Mardi Gras colors. Of course, Jody. Didn't even think that. And who else? Is it the Ravens? I believe, have these colors. The Baltimore Ravens football team. All right, so we're going to put that aside, Today is about adding embellishments. I am going to do rhinestones. I'm going to end up doing this. These are called topaz orange. I want to show you, I don't get any kind of pay back, like affiliate link. I don't have any of that for Amazon. But I wanted to show you something. So this company offers where you get 3 sizes. This is the biggest one. And then the 2 smaller, and they're excellent sizes. They're the ones I use all the time. And a total of over 16,000, and yes, I said it, 16,000 rhinestones. So that's a total. So each pack is a little over 5,000 rhinestones. And they're only $8.99, or that's what they were. They have 19 colors. I bought all 19 because I am addicted. Sorry, I just said it. I am addicted to it. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and let me grab some tools here. And I like using these pickers. These are little wax pencils. They're super cheap. You can buy them in a pack. I think I bought these on Temu, but you can buy them on Amazon as well. And this is like my favorite tweezer because it's so tiny. I may not need it though. So what I want to do, I think it's going to be really pretty. I'll just kind of pick it and show you. Here, let's do it because I can see, right? That's the, okay. I think it's going to look fabulous to have the orange rhinestone in the middle. It's just going to make this pop, right? You think so? Right? So what I'll do is I'm going to just put these back in for now. And then I'm going to use B7000 glue. And what I like about the B7000, oh, come on. My applicator's stuck. Hold on. I've got to grab a rag. Where did I put my rag? Let me try to get this off. There we go. Okay. What I like about the B7000 is this tip. This tip. Oh shoot, you know what I'm going to do? I'm acting as myself on my iPad, so I'm putting a note to you right here. Please sprinkle. I would love it, love it, love it if you would spread the love and sprinkle this out, please. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put little dots where I want these. Now, I have to say, I bought the bigger tubes this time. What I liked about these little mini tubes I had, it's a finer applicator. And I should be able to put one there. That shouldn't hinder anything. So let's just start with this. This stuff actually takes a while, you know, it's not going to dry right away on you like some of your glues. And then this way we can see where we're going with this. Uh-oh. Oh, forgot that one. See? Yeah, so this is a little bit bigger tip. It works okay with these bigger rhinestones. I think I may have to order the little mini, they're like a, God, I don't even know what size they are. Like a 0.15 ounce or something tube. Just for my really tiny stuff. And that's okay. I mean, this dries clear. You won't even see it. Look how pretty that is. Are you liking it? How pretty. Hello, Renee. How are you? Hello, everybody. Let's see. I don't know, Josie. Spritzers and gems. Wild child. I know. Whoops, I forgot one right there. So here, you know, when you go to different countries, now come to find out I could get the Aperol Spritz here, but I'm telling you, it doesn't taste the same. They're not as good. The ones I've had are not as good. In Italy, they use, like, instead of club soda, they use a lemon soda. And I think that's the secret to a really good Aperol Spritz. We also, my friend and I also got kind of addicted. Not when I say addicted, I'm just having fun with that word. But we also loved the limoncello spritz. Oh my gosh. So it was always hard to decide, do we want limoncello spritz or do we want Aperol spritz? Now I can really see why this looks like Mardi Gras because of the purple Harlequin, right? And I was going to keep this for myself, but I can make, I bought 2 sets of these. So you'll see these are made of MDF. Got them at Hobby Lobby in a set of 2. This is the smaller one. And there's a larger one, like I think a couple inches larger. Got them when I was in Vegas last week because I don't live near a Hobby Lobby. Anyway, I bought 2 packs, gave me 4 of these, right? And gosh, it only cost me like $4 something because they were on sale last week, 40% off. I think the regular price was $3.49. Anyway, I decided when I was in Vegas, my ex-mother-in-law is in a assisted living. She's got, I think, just a really mild, like, onset of dementia. And I was thinking about this morning, and I thought, you know, this could be really pretty, you know, oh shoot, a little decoration for her room. She has like a little 1-bedroom apartment. And I know she'd appreciate it. There we go. We went out to dinner. We took her, my daughter Mio and I took her out, you know, well, she ended up paying. She wouldn't let us buy dinner. But I wanted to buy dinner for her. My ex-husband is out of the country with his wife right now, so my daughters are there to keep an eye on her, make sure she has what she needs. And since I was staying with Mio, my youngest daughter, there was what we thought was maybe a little emergency with her. She was having a little anxiety attack, not Mio, but my mother-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law. And actually, she wanted to go to the hospital. So I told Mio, I'm like, you know what, let's go take her out to dinner. The last time I was there and I surprised her by showing up, she was so happy to see me. And I told Mio, I'm like, I am willing to bet once we are there, she's going to forget about wanting to go to the hospital. She's just lonely. You know, the kids, Melissa and, you know, Mio, and Amanda, they have their own lives, their own families, so they each try to go once a week, especially when their dad's out of town. And so it makes me feel good that, you know what, I can go and surprise her. And I thought, you know what, I want to gift this to her. That's what I am being led to do. And I think she's going to love it because, you know, it's coming from me. And whenever I go, she always says, she cries, and she says, okay, just so you know, I'm wife number 1. My ex-husband's on wife number 5. And I'm the mother of his children. He never had any other children. So, of course, when I go, she cries, and she says, Josie, I just want you to know you're my favorite. You're the mother of my grandchildren, and I'll always love you. And, you know, it just touches my heart. Oh, look at me. I'm chit-chatting and I'm forgetting. Look at this. Anyway. Oh, here we go. do this and this, right? Yeah, so I thought, you know what? What I'll do is I'll send this to one of my daughters and ask her to bring it to the assisted living the next time they go. And then she'll have something from me. I think she's gonna, I know she will love it. I know she will. And I am loving it. That's why I said I can make myself another one. What do you think? You like that? And look at the metallic. Look at the Royal Highness and the Prosecco. They look like foil. They're absolutely beautiful. Now, granted, the purples in the flower are different, but I'm okay with that. I don't need them to match. It's not what this is about. All right, so now we've got the other one to do. Bring that here. Let's see if I can remember this time to dot them all. Right? I get so busy talking and chit-chatting. Right? Am I doing this right? Oh, I see one I forgot on the other one. Okay, so this should be here, right? That should be there. I almost feel like maybe what I'm doing, let's just put one there because I can, right? Okay, let's just start with that. And let me put one over here. I'm missing one on, I think I put the glue, but I just forgot the rhinestone. Here we go. What? Is that right? I think that'll be fine. Okay. And we're going to keep going. I get distracted easily, as you know, because I'm chit-chatting. It's kind of hard to talk and do all this, right, and not get kind of distracted. I always wondered, like, entertainers, how the heck do they dance and sing at the same time? I mean, that's talent, but that's why they get paid big bucks, the popular ones. And they've got coaches and all that good stuff, right? Oh, yes, Becca, thank you, Hobby Lobby. Where did you get the egg? Sue Ellen, I did. Becca just answered Hobby Lobby. Any shade of purple, my favorite color. So what I need for you to do, the one that, hey, Cindy Harlow, did you know that you won the February contest? You might have gotten an email saying that you got a $50 gift card from Paint Pixie. That was for that. The wax pencil grabs them. Yes, it does. So make sure in the comments you let me know what your favorite, like maybe either your favorite, whatever. Maybe there's a liquid pixie dust metallic you have really been wanting to try, but haven't. And if I end up picking your name at the end of this live, I will include a pot of that color along with the 3 pots of these new colors that we have, okay? And then by tomorrow, I will have a chance to really sit down and think about our March contest. The March contest I'm calling it I'm gonna put together an Easter basket, but it probably will be more like an Easter box, right? Not really, a basket would be pretty expensive to send. but it's going to have one of the eggs in it. It's going to have the Harlequin stencil in it. It's going to have the 3 pots of the paint. And who knows, maybe something, you know, we'll see. And I don't know, I'll have something else in there. I'm thinking the flat top brush that I used to stencil the Harlequins, it makes a great stencil brush. I love using it. It's not just a stencil, it can be for painting and for applying wax if you're a waxer. All sorts of good things. Anyway, the way you're going to be able to find out, you'll have to actually, okay, this part I do know I've decided. You're going to have to be subscribed to my email list in order to be qualified for this contest, because what I'm going to do is pick someone from my email list to be gifted the Easter basket. And that's how we had our February promotion where I gave 20% off, a 20% off coupon code, but you only got an email to you. So if you didn't, and that ended on the 29th. So if you didn't get it, it either went into spam, which I check my spam folder every single day. It went into spam, or you're not subscribed. If you unsubscribed, you probably want to resubscribe, so that you can hear about all the cool things that we're going to be doing, that we gift, or the promo codes. All the experts are telling us business owners that we need to build up our email list, because social media can end at any point, right? At any time, Facebook could shut me down. I've lost all my followers, or you never know. So that really, I understand the reason behind it. And so that's why I want to make sure if you are subscribed that I'm giving you good content. Like we're putting out like what our specials are, what our new products are. I mean, you'll see them, you'll see the new products here, obviously, but the email list is where you're going to get any kind of coupon code. All right, so this is this one. So I'm gonna hope, I really need, like these are sticking. I'm gonna have to be really careful. And I'm thinking, oh shoot, it's okay. Maybe I can just do something like this. Whoops. Let me move it towards you a little more. Okay. I'm going to need more of these, that's for sure. All right. All right, so the rhinestones I'm using are, the color is called Topaz Orange. And I think it's so pretty with the egg. All right, let's dab, right? Look how quick it goes when you're dabbing. I'll look at that in a minute, that side one. Okay. Could probably just do them all. The trick is not getting my hand in the glue, right? All right. Here we go. All right. Right there. All right, let's see. You know, I love using loose rhinestones. To me, I think I forgot one up there. To me, it's therapeutical. There's something about just, I don't know, it's almost tedious, but there's like no thought involved. And that's what I kind of like about it. I mean, there's a little thought because you got to figure out where you're going to put them, right? But once you figure out where that's going to be, and I forgot up here, it just, I don't know, it could be boring for some of you, but not for me. Not for me. Here, if I put one here, one here. Okay. Right there. And right there. That is so pretty. I almost didn't buy these orange. At the time, I actually didn't. I bought some of the colors. And then when I realized how cheap these are for 16, I want to say it was 16,600 rhinestones, I thought for $8.99, I'm like, why? Why am I not buying all the colors? And again, orange was one that I placed for a second order. And now I'm so happy I ordered this color. It's really pretty. And it's giving me what I want on this egg. Okay. So we're almost done. With this side, we have the other side. Sorry, I'm not reading. Okay. I haven't used any of your paints, but I've seen Dina use them. You have some beautiful paints. Lita, yes, thank you. We do. Your American will love it. It's very pretty. I think she will too. Thanks, Gloria. I'm glad I'm not boring. I'm glad somebody doesn't think it's boring to do this either. You know, sometimes I think, is that just a silly thing to do? Right? I decorate these like 6-inch wood hamsa hands. And it's just a thin wood. They're not anything spectacular as far as quality. I just get them on Temu. But once I get them all decorated in the rhinestones, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. Just changes the whole look of everything. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of so right here I can see where my egg is not like, whoever cut these, this side's fatter than this side. So I could put a rhinestone here and maybe just, but I would need to have them on both sides. Oh, shoot. But you see what I mean? Let me put this here. Let me put my glue down. So I don't know. I think I could get away with the way it looks. I was thinking it needs one here, but look how this one's cut off. Do you see that? And that's because this side of the egg is fatter than this side. When they cut it, they didn't cut them equally. So when I was trying to center my Harlequin stencil, you can see this side got cut off. But I feel like if I put one on that side, it's going to look odd without one here. But then if I put one here, it's too close. So I think I'm going to leave it. Sometimes we just have to make those executive decisions, right? Okay, so make sure I didn't... Okay, I want to just look at that, make sure I didn't mess anything up there. I think now I can like prop that on my iPad. So this one, let's flip it around. Let's get the glue. Let's try to read some comments because I'm so bad at it. Ugh. Okay. Whoa, what happened to my comments? Okay, here we go. Yeah, Lisa, I'm still happy you're here. You stuck it out with me. Yeah, I think I am. I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to leave it. Okay, so let me do this side. And then what we'll do is work on the edges. Like I said, I think I'm going to add the Aperol Spritz around the outside. And possibly either, I'm thinking maybe add Prosecco on top of that. Kind of will tone it down since there's not really a bright orange in the paper. I think if I mix maybe a little bit of Aperol Spritz into the Prosecco, I could make kind of this corally color, but it'll be a metallic. All we can do is wait and see, right? Okay. Wait and see. Let me put my lid back on. I think this time I got everything. All right. So, you know what? I might even, I'm thinking as I'm thinking about all of this, in the Easter basket, giveaway that, you know, it's not a contest, right? It's a giveaway. Nobody has to do anything but be subscribed to my email list. I'm even thinking I might gift some of these rhinestones, but in a different color. Maybe I can do is find and print maybe some really pretty paper, or I've got some really pretty spring napkins that would make a beautiful background. So have most of you ever decoupaged with napkins, right? Where you separate them and it becomes your paper? There's so many possibilities. Okay, so you don't see it right now. I ended up having to return the printer I had bought in November, and it was specifically so I could print decoupage paper. It had pigmented ink. It was an Epson, and with pigmented ink, what happens is like when you put a water-based product on top of it, like sealer, medium, whatever you're going to decoupage with, it doesn't smear. I started having issues with the printer. It wouldn't open up my ink cartridge where the ink cartridges are stored. So I bought it on Amazon, and that was in November, like I said. So I messaged Amazon, chatted with them, and I said, look, I can't even change my ink because it won't open. Oh, I forgot that row. And they refunded my money. After 3 months, they said, you know what? We want you to be happy. You're dissatisfied with that product. We're going to refund your money. And then it was funny because the guy I was chatting with says, and can I give you a little bit of advice? And I said, of course. He said, buy a Canon. And that was funny, which I thought, you know, now I'm going to have to find me another printer. And I decided I wasn't going to do Epson again. I didn't like all the hoops I had to jump through, even just to print on certain size papers. And then when I was Googling printers with non-smear ink, this Canon Pixie came up. It's a crafting, some of you may already have it. It's a crafting printer. It prints 12 by 12 and all sorts of other sizes. And it has the pigmented ink for the color, I believe. Or no, maybe the black, and then dye, which also is smear proof for the colors, or vice versa, one of the two. So I haven't decoupage, like this is a decoupage paper I use. So I haven't been able to try that out, but I did print. I just haven't decoupaged. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong tube. Okay. What I've been trying to do is do maybe a little collaboration with Digital Deco Designs. And I was going to use one of hers, but the code she gave me to get free prints didn't work yesterday. And I was just anxious to get this going. And I figured, you know what, I have enough decoupage paper that I need to use before I start maybe using others. But I was kind of anxious to see how my printer would have worked in the ink, although I think it would. All right, so here's where we're at on this one, right? It's all good. Next step, put these back. Oh, you know, the best glue, right, Cindy? What brand is the Crafter's printer? I haven't, you know, okay, so Tina, it's a Paint Pixie, and it's a TS, I'm looking at my printer box, 9521C, okay? It's Canon TS 9521C. That's their crafting printer. And on Amazon, I got it for $199. And I think it was like, I think it's still that price. It's on sale. Okay, I want to put this, come on. Once this is it, oh, I see what okay. I can't, oh, see what's happening. Oh, I see what's happening. I didn't even consider that happening. All right. Oh, shoot, come on. I didn't even think about you can't have, shoot. Maybe that's, okay, I'm gonna grab something to hammer this, and hopefully I won't chip the MDF board, right? Hold on, I'm gonna grab a block. Sometimes you need to just grab a block. And it, come on. Gosh, these are tight. Sorry guys, should I mute it? Do you want me to mute this? Is it too loud? I need a rubber mallet. I have a rubber mallet, Lisa. It's right here actually. Okay. Let's, oh no, come on. It's almost there. Slowly but surely. I wasn't even thinking about the texture medium. See, you live and learn. But look how beautiful that's looking. Okay. You know what? I'm breaking this up here. Shoot. I'll end up maybe putting something on the top. Hold on. I'm going to do this on the counter. Don't go anywhere. Oh, that's not going to work. All right. I think, I'm not going to make you sit here and listen to all this. Let me work on the edges, then off camera, and I can shoot a picture of what the finished product looks like. Off, you know, we're the same kind of issues, don't I? Off camera, I'll take a picture. Just trying to see. Ah, this could be why. Right here, right? Here's another reason. So, live and learn. Learn from my mistakes, everybody. And take these off while the glue is still not totally dry. I am so, put it on the ground outside. Yeah. Shoot, one bang at a time. Yes, didn't think of that either. So now you know to be really careful if you're going to use the rhinestones like I did. Be really careful about where you're going to place them. Maybe that's something that you do afterwards, right? The only thing here is I can't. Okay, well, I can do that for now. So, let me continue on. You know what? We're not going to let that keep us from moving forward, right? We are not. So, I'm going to go ahead. Let's do this. Whoa, look at that. I made a big old mess. Let me grab a small brush. I think I'm going to grab the, I think I'll grab the cat's tongue. We'll see. Let's see what we've got. Another thing I can do, right, if my paint ends up, which I was thinking anyway, ends up on the other side where my paper, my Harlequin are, I can always run some metallic, which I want to use anyway, right? I already said I wanted to use the Prosecco on this edge. I just think it might be really pretty to have some of the Aperol Spritz here too. I did seal everything this morning, and that will make it easier if I have to wash paint off, fix the paint. I can. All right. We're just going to keep moving. I'll figure out the egg. If I have to, I make my ex-mother-in-law a new one. I've got more of the paper. I've got more of all kinds of papers. Doesn't have to be this one. And then I can figure this one out and keep it for myself, or if it ends up needing to be trashed because I'm messing up the top there, well then, so be it. But I'm thinking if I can get these together, I already had an idea. I don't know what I was going to do, but I thought it could be really cute to put a little knob on the top. You know, or something. I think a knob would be the easiest, or, you know, make, I don't think I have anything in wood, but I might. Okay. I'm glad you love them, Cindy. Thank you. See, it's a very muted orange. If I had painted this white first and put the orange on top, it would actually appear to be brighter. But being that this MDF is just a neutral color, the color, it's kind of muted itself, right? All right. Now, let's try putting it like that for a second while I get Prosecco, and let's see what happens here. Look how beautiful that is, the Prosecco. I'm thinking just, whoa, I did not mean to do that. And I'm using the same brush. I went ahead and just wiped the bristles on my rag. See, and that's just coming through a little bit. You can see some of the Aperol spritz, but it's pretty because I'm not putting a heavy coat of the Prosecco. And also, when you're using artist brushes, you're going to be applying less paint than you are, than if you're using a bigger brush. Makes sense, right? Less bristles in an artist brush. But that's what you want to use, or your finger. I could use my finger. I do that a lot. See? I do that a lot. Oh, that's pretty. It's just blending in. Whoops. Just blending in with the background, right? Look at that. You like that? Okay. I do. I'm liking it a lot. I'll be able to hammer this together. I think now that I figured out those rhinestones were also keeping them from going down. Made sense. But I think Debbie's right. I'm going to need to take it outside on the sidewalk. Last thing I want to do is have this up on a tile countertop. This house we're renting has tile on the kitchen counter. And then I crack the tile, right? Because I'm hammering too hard. Oh, my hand's cramping. My hand is cramping. Oh, but I want so bad to have this finished for you but you get the idea, right? Uh-oh. I don't really want it to overlap that much. Let me take a look at my edges. They all look good other than those two, right? I think it's going to be beautiful. Like I said, I'll take this outside and try to knock it down. And then I'll figure out what I can do, because this kind of got a little bit messed up, right? Because it's not wood, it's MDF. Do you see that? So a cute little knob, and then it'll just, it's just very sweet, right? It's nothing fancy. I mean, to me it looks fancy, but it's simple. It's not, I don't think it's over the top gaudy or anything. I hope you don't think so either. I'm really liking it. So you can turn it over and hammer. Oh, Cindy, I didn't think about that. Oh my God, and that would be a lot better, right? Maybe I can cushion the bottom. Just so I try not to split that in, right? Ah, okay, so let's just, I think we're gonna have to end it here. we're going to pick a name. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Jody, that's exactly. Let me see if I have, oh, I do. So this is the little Trixie knob Jody was referring to up here. Otherwise, I do have a bunch of glass knobs. You know what? I really want you to see this done. I'm going to try this. Okay, just bear with me and the noise for a minute. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Gosh, it doesn't want to work. All right. Don't worry. I'm going to make this work. It's going to work somehow. If not, I might have to put maybe a couple little feet down here. Oh, look at that. Whoa, and I'm moving my rhinestones. Oh, that's not good. Wait, I'm going to have to go back. I'm moving some rhinestones because they're not set. All right. I'm going to have to go back and just really look at this. But if I had to, it's a little wider than that. Worst came to worst, I could put it little feet. I don't know. It's kind of goofy, right? I may just have to make a new one. But now I know the rhinestones go on last. And it could be too because of the thickness of, it's not real thick, but the texture medium, right? Where I'm learning. All right, well, you know what? We want to pick a winner. And I'm going to scroll. Move it. Oh, maybe. Could have swelled with the moisture of the paint. Maybe. Maybe you're right, Jody. I just want to lay that down. Okay. We want to scroll. What I'm doing is picking somebody. And if they're not live, we're going to keep going. Because, you know what? I'm hoping I'll pick somebody live. So what I want to... Lisa Schroeder, you are going to be gifted... Hopefully you're still here. Actually, I know Lisa will answer my text. Sometimes what happens when I have winners that aren't live with me, congratulations, Lisa Schroeder. When I have people that aren't live with me, they don't answer my messages, and then I don't send them anything. Lisa, you're going to be gifted the 3 pots of 3 new colors. If you go to my website, if you can look at, they're the very, very first colors before you get to the chalk paint. It's the liquid pixie dust. There are 12 colors, and they're painted on a really pretty, let me see if I can pull one out so you can at least, you'll see. Hold on, I have these somewhere. There they are. All right. So when you see these, that's the liquid pixie dust. And by the way, that's the gold that Lisa loves. So Lisa, pick a liquid pixie dust color you'd like to try. And maybe you can message me if you don't mind. And I will make sure you get these plus whatever one you might like to try. In the meantime, I do want to say goodbye and thank you. Come on. Let's move that up. Move that over. Woo! We did it. We did it. All right. Oh, thank you, everybody, for being here with me today. I hope you learned something like what not to do. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to work this if I want to do a raised stencil on one of the other ones. Might have to do the stencil after I put the egg together. I don't know, but that seems a little difficult. I'll figure it out. Anyway, subscribe to my email list. I will be putting together a little package, kind of like it won't be a basket per se, but it's going to be filled with all sorts of goodies. It'll have one of the eggs. It will have a Harlequin stencil. I'm going to put the flat top brush that I used to stencil. You're going to get the 3 colors, or 3 new colors. I'm going to include some kind of paper napkin or something that you can decoupage with. And I'm going to include some rhinestones, just in case you want to do what I did, right? And just add some. I think that could be really fun. All right, everybody have a great day. Love you lots. And don't forget to order today, today's the last day. The prompt cards, you can find these in the kit section, okay? The Magical Mystery Deck, they're $19 until midnight Eastern Standard Time, regular $22. So you do save $3, and that could help towards your shipping, right? So don't forget these. They're a lot of fun. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. Love you.